Last week, I'd Do Anything went live.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic!
The standard was scorching.
You blew me away. You're hot, Nancy.
You were tough and you were saucy.
But one girl had to leave the competition.
I'm going to say Francesca.
Tonight, the Olivers perform again, and the Nancys fight it out for your votes.
I want it more than anything.
I don't want my Nancy journey to end.
I do deserve to be here.
I am ready to fight all the way.
Who will you choose as your Nancy?
The live search to find the West End's next Nancy and Oliver continues. The fans are here. The band is ready. The panel is perched. And the Lord is delirious with excitement. Because he knows our Nancys and Olivers will be giving it their pa to stay in the competition. Here, performing that song from the legendary musical, please welcome our final 11 Nancys.
In the city. I spent, if you've got the patience, your own imagination will tell you just exactly what you want to hear. Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Papa, Papa, everyone knows. They all suppose what they want to suppose when they hear Papa. Mr. Pesci Snodgrass would often have the odd class, but never when he thought anybody could see. Secretly he buy it and drink it on the quiet dream. He was an earl with a girl on each knee. Oh, Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Oh, Papa, Papa, everyone knows. But it's the cause of his rest lying nose. Good is the old Papa. Pretty little Sally goes walking down the alley. Displays her pretty ankles to all of the men. They can see her garters, but not for free and gratis. An inch or two, and then she knows when to say when. Oh, Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Oh, Papa, Papa, everyone knows. Whether it's strict or whether it shows, it's the same old Papa. She was from the country, but now she's up the country. She let a fella feed her and lead her along. Once we do the crying, she's made a better lying. She's glad to bring the coin in and join in this song. Oh, Papa, Papa, that's how it goes. Oh, Papa, Papa, everyone knows. They all suppose what they want to suppose when they hear
Our fantastic Nancys, everybody! Great job, ladies. So, it's our second live show of I Do Anything. And already everyone's talking about who will play Nancy and Oliver in the West End. But it's up to you at home to choose the winning Nancy. Remember, Andrew will only be able to save one girl each week up until the grand final, when your votes will exclusively decide who walks away with that dream job. Now, last week, Francesca, one of our most experienced Nancys, was saved by the Lord in a truly gut-wrenching sing-off. no Nancy is safe. Like the Grand National, we've got no clear front runner, but we have got 11 fillies champing at the bit. But who, like Comply or Die, will last the course, and who is heading for a fall? We're in for an exciting race. Tonight, our Olivers will also be singing their hearts out, but unlike our Nancys, they don't have to battle it out for your votes. Andrew, Cameron, McIntosh and the panel will ultimately select 3 boys to play Oliver. And later in the show, we'll be revealing which boy is next to go through to the semi-finals when you'll see our Olivers face a special Billy Elliot task. So, here to help you review the Nancy situation are the panel of experts. Please welcome Doctor Who and Torchwood star John Barrowman. Actress and West End leading lady Denise Van Outen. Legendary pagan Barry Humphries. And last but most definitely not least, phantom genius Andrew Lloyd Webber. Don't make a face, you wrote it. Okay. Andrew, the competition is fierce. And you have a massive responsibility because, of course, this isn't your production, it's not your show. What do the Nancys have to do for you tonight? What are you looking for?
They've got to have a sense of humour. We saw that with Papa. They've got to have vulnerability, which we have to see tonight, combined with real steel. A real character of steel.
All right. Well, that's what Andrew wants to see from our Nancys tonight, but will they be able to live up to his great expectations? In the musical, Nancy has a heart of gold. It's quite clever, that. Especially when it comes to protecting Sweet Oliver. But she also is a bit of a floozy who likes to flounce around in red dresses and drink gin toddies, large measures. A kind of Victorian Cat Slater, if you will. And our first potential leading ladies seem confident that they can be the ones to step into her lace-up boots. Niamh Perry and Cleo Royer.
Niamh, I can see you in a musical version of the Addams Family.
I don't mind being called Wednesday Addams. I actually used to dress up as her for Halloween when I was little. I used to have the dark eyeliner and, well, my skin's pale enough already. But this week I want to show something totally different. Ain't got no trouble in my life. I've got an upbeat song which I love and it really puts a smile on my face.
Are you sure it's just the song, Niamh?
The backing dancers are all lovely. I went down to get a cup of tea and they were all sitting, so I just sat down beside them and now they're my best friends. It's weird, I think, because we've been living in a house full of girls. It's a bit like, oh, it's a boy. Hopefully I will be able to show the panel that I'm not like a one-trick pony. I hope.
When I stepped onto the stage, I actually felt like a star.
Cleo, first off, you're a raw talent, you have a strong voice.
And I think you're a wonderful actress, Cleo.
I'm glad that they can see there's progression there. I feel like I'm being chiselled along the way. You know, a street kid, you know, girl, you know, from an estate. You know, with just raw talent, and I know that as soon as it comes to training,
Do it in one breath.
I put my foot down and I'm just gonna give it some welly.
You know how. That's better. You're not giving. How?
Some people may think that I'm very quiet, but the fact is I don't really want to waste a moment being here, and I just really want to seize the opportunity, you know, and I really need to stay focused with what I'm doing. I'm loving every minute of it, and I'm really working hard, and I don't want my Nancy journey to end.
You heard her. Tonight, our final 11 will perform challenging songs that show a very different side to them. You'll be able to vote for your favourite Nancy when lines open at the end of the show after all 11 girls have sung. And Andrew, fear not, digital viewers can press the red button and sing along with all our Nancys.
And you're advertising it tonight.
I am. I'm dressed as the red button.
Lovely suit.
Yes, it's a theme. All right, let's bring on the Nancys. First up, it's Niamh. This headmaster's daughter of Northern Ireland will be singing I've Got the Music in Me and hopes to show you her cheeky, saucy side. Following her is Cleo. She wants to make you go all warm and tingly with her heartfelt performance of Feeling Good. Could Niamh or Cleo be your Nancy? Here's Niamh.
Cool flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, a new life for me. And I'm feeling
Wow! Cleo and Neve! What a start to the evening. Join me, do. Now, it's a tough, exhausting process, this. Lots of rehearsals and everything. Now, I hear that you're eating a lot of greens. Is this true, Neve?
Yeah, well, since I've moved over here, I've grown a taste for olives.
Olives?
Yes, I'm
You
quite
sophisticated
lady.
lady.
Now, yes. I never had them before, but now I love them. I crave them all the time, so I bring them with me to rehearsals.
Oh, right. And what about now? I hear you survive on raw power.
Yes, I just eat loads of raw vegetables, loads of fruit and veg and stuff like that. You know, I just want to hope to live to 150 years old.
Good for you. Hope we don't Lionel Bart. All right, let's go over to the panel. Denise, what did you see here today?
OK, Neve, you said you wanted to show that you're not a one-trick pony. I tell you what, you're a winning racehorse girl. That was absolutely fantastic. A great vocal. And when you're on a stage with lots of dancers, it's really important that you grab the attention, and you gave a leading lady performance. I didn't even look at the dancers. I looked at you. You kept focused. It was absolutely fantastic. If you're not Nancy, you're going to be a fantastic pop star and sell out arenas with that performance. It was absolutely brilliant.
And what about Cleo?
Because my concern is slightly just with Neve. I think you're brilliant, but I just wonder if your physicality and everything, if you're a little bit too fragile to be Nancy. That's my only concern. But the performance was great. Cleo, it was great. A really good, strong vocal. It's very earthy, and I do like the rawness. The only concern I have with you is sometimes you have a slightly pained expression, and I'm seeing it, I saw it last week, and I've seen it in your performance again tonight. I kind of want to see you loosen up a little bit and enjoy the words. You're supposed to be feeling good.
All right, Barry, do you think they've reached a kind of West End standard in those
Both of them are wonderful, I think. I mean, it's a pity there can't be a dozen productions of Oliver all over town, starring all these girls. Neve, you are really a star. I think you have a waif-like quality, which is perhaps not ideal for Nancy, since Nancy is a victim of domestic violence, and it'd be far too tragic to see you knocked around. But beautiful. I see you on album covers all over the place. And of course, Cleo has always been a favourite of mine, and there was a lot of anguish in that rendition of a song. Again, of course, I've never heard any of these songs ever before. But
no, you lied.
I want to hear them again.
But John, do you see star quality there tonight?
I see star quality in both of them. First of all, both good, strong vocal performances. Neve, that was wow. That was wicked, outstanding, and wonderful. It was absolutely spot on. Cleo, the only thing I'm missing your connection with the words. It was a good vocal performance, but stars when you shine is such a wonderful, rich thing to say, and it just didn't make me tingle like I wanted it to.
All right, Andrew, Cleo and Neve, did they deliver the things that you were looking for?
Well, I think both of them are fantastic. I think you put the reality back into reality TV. I think you're that good. Neve, I think you're just extraordinary. I mean, the Addams Family, you put the vamp back into vampire for me. Absolutely wonderful. And I'll tell you what, it was an actress's performance, because I know you were actually taking that song and turning it into something that wasn't anything like we saw last night. And Cleo, I got to make a bad joke, because I don't want to Cleopatronise you, but you are also, I think, very, very exciting. And I tell you what thrilled me about you, you've come on so much since last week. Bravo, both of you. Bravo.
All right. Remember, the two Nancys who received the least number of votes will face the dreaded sing-off on our results show tomorrow night. To keep your favourite out of danger, you must vote later this evening by calling 0901 121 20. Then add 01 for Niamh, or add 02 for Cleo. Please don't vote now, as the lines will open on the end of the show. If you call now, your vote won't count and you could be charged. And that'll make you angrier than Naomi Campbell on a plane. That's very angry, very cross, very cross. All right, let's meet our next two potential leading ladies determined to thread the boards in the West End. Keisha Ponsa-Bonson and Samantha Barks.
Keisha, wow, you're hot.
I think you've got the young Shirley Bassey in you.
The best in the business are comparing me to Shirley Bassey. It's a wonderful thing to say. It's a great compliment.
I got lots of style on my gold diamond rings.
This week, I've enjoyed showing my diva side.
I'm not doing all that. It takes a while to get into diva mode.
I want things to be done on the spot now.
I'll be burning rubber, you'll be kissing my...
Shirley Bassey has already done a version of this song, and I'm stepping into her shoes. I think I'm up to the challenge and do a little Keisha spin on it. If I can do it half as good as her, then I'll be happy. I'm going to go out there tonight, give it my all, and get the party started.
Samantha!
Saturday night was just the most nerve-wracking thing I ever had to do. But when I got out there, I just thought, you know, this is my moment, so I've got to do this.
I saw him dancing there by the record machine.
I never really get my legs out. I mean, I don't even own a skirt or a pair of shorts. But I ended up in these bad boys, and I can't believe it. But what amazed me was, you know, when I put them on, I felt like such a different person. It just kind of allowed me to rock out.
Girls, she might run away with this competition, so be aware.
Will you ever learn to love?
I'm singing See the Day by Girls Aloud. It will show a softer, more vulnerable side of me. But now I've worn hot pants on national TV, I just feel like I can pretty much take on anything.
Look at what they make me wear. First up, it's Keisha. This diva from Harrow wants to show you her warm and fun side by singing Get the Party Started. Following her is our youngest Nancy, Samantha. The 17-year-old Manx girl wants to prove she can be a vulnerable woman with her rendition of See the Day. Could Keisha or Samantha be your Nancy? Let's find out. Here's Keisha. two very different performances there. Let's go over to the panel. Now, John, Keisha was trying to portray warmth, Samantha vulnerability. Did they both hit the mark?
For me, no. No. Keisha, first off, you've got a strong vocal, but Keisha, to me, you didn't meet the Bassie challenge.
Right.
In comparison to Neve's performance, it was just slightly bland.
Okay.
Okay? And Samantha, you've got a great vocal, but for me, there's nothing behind the eyes. That was emotionally empty.
Whoa. Okay. It's week 2. The competition is stepping up. Denise, were you convinced by those performances?
Keisha, I have to agree with John, I'm afraid. That was the perfect song. I wanted to see if I could see the moment in the show, Oliver, when Nancy burst into the pub. You had the perfect song to do that. And to me, it was like you were entertaining at a kid's party. It was all very wide-eyed and all very cutesy and nice. It wasn't Nancy.
Right.
Samantha, actually, I disagree with John. I thought that was a lovely performance. Complete contrast to the performance you gave last week, and I'm glad that we can see that you can do both sides of Nancy, and vocally very strong.
All right. Barry, you've got the experience. You played Fagin umpteen times. Could either of these girls be Nancy?
I can see both of those girls bursting onto the stage when Fagin says, "Wake up, boys, Nancy's here." Feisty, dynamic performance from Keisha. And another magnificent, I'm sorry, John, performance from...
We all see differently.
All right.
You're very like a kind of young and more interesting Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't know yet whether you share her taste for older men, but please...
We'll leave it there, Barry. Mixed reviews from the panel. Andrew, what did you see?
OK, Shay, you know, if you're going to be Shirley Bassey, the girl from Tiger Bay, we do need more Tiger in the tank, I'm afraid. It's just not quite there yet. But I think you've got it there. Just go for it a little bit more. Samantha, I could not disagree, with John more. I think that you have got, probably of the girls I've seen tonight, the makings of a real Nancy in theatre terms.
Okay.
Really stunning girl.
Well, remember, your vote will decide who becomes Nancy. Here are those numbers to call later. Dial 0901 121 20. Then add 03 if you think Keisha could be Nancy, or add 04 if you think Samantha deserves that golden opportunity. Don't vote yet. Voting lines open at the end of the show. I Do Anything is probably the toughest audition process a performer will ever experience. Last week, Francesca got through by the skin of her teeth after being saved by Andrew. It's a moment she'll be giving her make or break performance to stay in the running. But will it be enough?
There were some pitch problems on your top notes.
I can completely understand why I was in the bottom 2.
I'm going to save Francesca.
Some people might think, oh, she doesn't deserve to be here because she's had a part before. And I don't really know how to go about convincing people that I do. I can't do what Claire's trying to get me to do. I'm questioning everything I'm doing now vocally.
When you came to do the sing-off, you really did all the right things. Day and night, bad enough, you're going. That's what saved you, definitely.
This week I have to absolutely nail my solo performance because I can't rely on Andrew saving me again. I can't blow it.
Determined to prove that, like Nancy, she's gritty and feisty, it's Francesca! She's performing Somebody to Love from the Queen musical, We Will Rock You. Could Francesca be your Nancy? Let's see. Here's Francesca!
puts me down. Well, they say I'm going crazy. They say I got a lot of water on my brain. I got no common sense. Got nobody left to believe in. Love. Find me somebody to 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 love. Can anybody find me somebody to love?
Francesca, ladies and gentlemen. Well, they're loving you tonight. And now last week, bottom two, no one wants to be there, especially week one. You did look completely devastated.
I was devastated.
How hard was it to pick yourself up this week?
It was horrific, but to be honest, those girls got me through the start of the week. And then I think you have to say to yourself, if I waste all this week dwelling on last week's sing-off, then I'm going to be back in it this week. So it's just a case of get on with it, girl.
All right, well, let's get on with it and go over to the panel. John, do you think we'll see Francesca in the sing-off again this week?
I hope not, because that was a great, good, gritty performance. I think you've overcome the hurdle from last week. The pitch problem was sorted, but there was just one note in the middle there where you just slightly pushed it a little. I'm never going to let you get away with this, but it was a good, gritty performance, baby.
And what about Barry? Feisty enough for you?
Very feisty, very magnificent, really. But Nancy's a gin drinker, and you look a bit dairy-fed to me. But otherwise, very good.
Denise! I don't know. Denise, you said last week you wanted to see more grit in Francesca's performance this week.
We got bucket loads of grit tonight. That was absolutely fantastic. The best thing that could have happened to you was being in the bottom two last week. Because let's remember, Nancy is a street girl and she is a fighter, and you fought your way back. It was absolutely brilliant, Francesca. Well done.
All right. Andrew, she's here tonight because of you. Are you glad you saved her?
Well, I am, and I saw you this afternoon, and I thought, my goodness, it's not grit, and it's not gravel, it's more kind of smooth tarmac. And then this evening, you came out and you actually gave us the grit and gravel that was missing this afternoon. That shows you're a professional. Well done.
Thank
Praise
you.
indeed. But remember, one Nancy must go home in our results show tomorrow night. If you want to keep Francesca out of the dreaded sing-off again, here's the number to call later. 0901 12120, and then add 05. Don't vote yet. Lines open at the end of the show. Still to come, Rachel, Sarah, Jodie, Tara, Ashley, and Jessie. But now it's time for our Olivers. In this series, Andrew, Cameron, and the panel have to find 3 urchins to star in the musical. Last week, Guion was the first lucky boy through to the semi-final. In a moment, we'll reveal which Oliver is next to join him. But first, we set our Olivers a special task to show them how getting the role could change their young lives. Here's what happened.
This week, our Olivers hit London's West End for an acting task with the cast of Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot's a fantastic show for the boys to try and emulate, because it really is a star role for a young boy.
But before the work starts, the boys get a chance to rummage around backstage.
Wait, now you're Billy Elliot, it's not Oliver's. Probably get about a steak, but oh well.
Make you look a little bit scruffy. This is going to be a little bit big. It's meant for an adult, not for a little kid.
He looks great. Oh my god. That's very nice. It's not exactly what I'd wear every day, though.
You don't say. Unfortunately, poor Lawrence fell ill, so had to go home. But for the rest of the boys, it was time to get to work on the script. Because in just a few hours, they'll be performing for Andrew and Cameron.
We can make it like Debbie's mum, the ballet wife, obviously. Obviously. I didn't think we would do something like this. Just to perform on the West End stage is just amazing.
I just thought, wow, maybe I could be performing in one of these theatres.
Good, good. Well done, everyone.
Practice over, it was time for the Olivers to show Andrew and Cameron what they'd learnt.
No, I've packed it in. Really? Maybe it's for the best. At least you won't be going to that ballet school again, will you? What's good about that, then? Well, I'd miss you.
Well done.
What the hell's wrong with expressing yourself, being who you want to be? Will not complain about your boring life if you just leave me to my
We have to pick the right one, but it's a tough choice, this, because we've got some very talented boys.
So, which Oliver will be taking one small step closer to the West End? Find out in a moment. And you'll be glad to know that Lawrence is feeling a lot better and is raring to go. Performing Electricity from Billy Elliot in their own special way. Please welcome our Olivers.
Can't really explain it. I haven't got the words. It's a feeling that you can't control. I suppose it's like forgetting, losing who you are, but at the same time, something makes you whole.
It's like that there's music playing in your ear. Music is impossible to hear.
And then I feel it move me like a burning deep inside. Something burst in me wide open, impossible to hide. And suddenly I'm flying, flying like a bird, like electricity, electricity.
You're empty and you're full. I don't know what it is, it's hard to tell.
It's like that there's music playing in your ear. Music is impossible to hear. And I feel it move me like a burning deep inside.
Something bursting me wide open, impossible to hide.
And suddenly I'm flying, flying like a bird, like electricity, electricity. Sparks inside of me, and I'm free, I'm free,
A fantastic job there for our Olivers. Well done, boys. Beautifully sung. You're giving them a standing ovation there, Oliver, or Andrew. I'm guessing you're pleased with the Olivers' progress.
Twist there, yes.
Are you pleased?
I think they're fantastic. I think the one thing they've got to remember, though, they've got to have that character of a kid who walked 100 miles from the Midlands down to London, and yet when they get to London, they've got to be part of the gang. In the acting, I thought some of them were a little bit standoffish, and I think they've all got to become like that.
All right. Well, I think everyone will agree they are fantastic. But who did Andrew and Cameron choose to go through to the semi-final? Let's find out.
It's very difficult for Cameron and I because it's a very, very high standard.
What I love about this bunch is that they are all different. Young Sam, I thought he was at his best today.
Well, maybe it's for the best.
I thought Harry was excellent.
wanna be a mine, oh mine.
Quaedza really stood out.
One boy was the most wonderful performer. I thought he really gave a great deal. We decided, after a lot of thinking about it, that today is Chester.
I feel amazed to be put into the semi-final because it would be my dream to be Oliver.
So there you have it, Chester. Well done. You can officially be Oliver. Here's your cap, sir. Very good. Now, were you to be Oliver, you would be playing opposite one of our Nancys. Now, do you have a favourite, Chester?
Well, I really love all of them, but I say one of my favourites has got to be Jodie because I think she's got a toughness about her and she's got a great voice, but I still really love all of them.
It's like Andrew in the making. Well done. All right, well, thank you very much to Chester. And there'll be another performance from Chester and all our Olivers in the results show tomorrow. Good luck next week, guys. Very good. All right, it is time to get back to Nancy business now. And our next two Nancys really do mean business. Belfast's Rachel Tucker and Cardiff's Sarah Lark.
You were fantastic, fantastic, fantastic!
I feel I come alive on stage. I love it. I just love it. But I have a big hill to climb. I know that. There's a lot of pressure on. I couldn't be more ready for it. The more the competition goes on, the harder it gets, the stronger I'll get. You don't bow out gracefully. You keep fighting, you know, elbows in, you know, you're up there with the rest of them.
Oh, no.
It's a ballad this week, which is great because you get to see my vulnerable side that you haven't seen.
Now and then I get insecure.
I've never been up for the pretty girl roles. I've got a bit of a funny shaped nose. I mean, my smile's a bit slanty. And now I've got to go and be beautiful on Saturday night after saying all those things. Great.
I definitely see right now in front of me, not a young girl, leading lady potential.
Thank you.
Wow.
It was a moment in my life I will never forget because it's what I wanted, somebody to say, you're not a child anymore. Even when you feel you've done your best, waiting for the results is just terrifying. And then another girl got a yes, and then another girl got a yes, and it's just between me and Amy.
Sarah.
You all of a sudden, your confidence is rock bottom.
You could still be Nancy.
Tears were welling, and then seeing my little brother's face, he started me going quite badly.
When I see Sarah perform, it's like 1,000 stars burst, and it's just really a beautiful thing.
I'm thrilled to be here for another week. But I'd like to be known as sexy and sassy Nancy, so hopefully my brother will close his eyes for this one.
Desperate to wear Nancy's red dress, it's Rachel! She's performing beautiful and wants to portray what she calls a hidden honesty. Okay. After her, Harp with Sarah Lark. Our pocket-sized Nancy wants to prove her power by singing Take Another Little Piece of My Heart. Could Rachel or Sarah be your Nancy? Here's Rachel.
Every day is so wonderful, then suddenly it's hard to breathe. And now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. These words can't bring me down. No, no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what they do, no matter what they say. Don't you bring me down today.
Didn't I make you feel like you were the only man? Love, didn't I give you everything that a woman possibly can? Each time I tell myself, well, I think I've had enough. I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can
betting that the audience enjoyed that, but what did the panel think? John, they both had things they wanted to prove there. Rachel was looking for the hidden honesty. Sarah wanted power. Did you see that?
I saw it in both of them. Rachel, your honesty gave me chills. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It really was. That was an exceptional performance. Really covered the ground you wanted to. Sarah, strong, consistent, but you were missing a slight edge for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Barry, were you convinced by those performances?
Yes, I was. Rachel, small girl, big performance.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Last week you were a saucy gutter snipe, but there's a lot of emotional depth now. It was very impressive. And Sarah, too. Perhaps somehow I see you in The Wizard of Oz, not so much in Oliver. Perhaps as the... Well, I mean, I see you in Oliver, of course, but... as the White Witch, perhaps, you know, with a wand and wings.
Yeah, that different show. Denise! Denise, do they deserve to be here next week?
Absolutely, both of you do. You're both vocally very strong. Rachel, you're consistent. Last week, you were absolutely fantastic. Tonight, you were mind-blowing. You made that song your own. It was a superstar performance. You are the whole package for Nancy, and you have the best acting quality I've seen amongst the girls so far. Watch and take note, ladies. Sarah, we've just lost a cameraman. He's gone down with all the excitement. Sarah, that was a great performance vocally. I have to say, I do have the same concerns as my fellow judges. I think you're very smiley. It's a very nice performance. I don't see the street urchin yet. I don't see Nancy.
All right, mixed reviews there. Andrew, Nancy does require a great deal of versatility. Do these girls have it?
Well, I'm finding all this very curious because, I mean, let's think about Rachel first. That song could have backfired on you, and when we were choosing it, we thought that lyric could look as if it was very self-serving because you are beautiful, and the fact that you're singing it that way, it could have just gone very wrong for you, instead of which you made it triumphant because you actually turned the song around and it looked like a girl who's I'm beautiful to convince herself, and that was exactly what we wanted to hear. Now, you see, Sarah, I mean, I don't agree about this. This is where this competition is going to get so tough because you are the other side of what Nancy could be. I could absolutely see you as a Nancy because you totally inhabited...
There's some bits where there's like a smiling quality. It's a bit too nice sometimes.
But Nancy smiles.
No, I know that. I know that. But in that performance, which was meant to be strong, there was just a little too much smiling for us, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, you at home are the boss, and the Nancys are counting on you, so vote wisely. Here are the numbers to call later. Dial 0901 121 2006 if you think Rachel deserves to be Nancy, or add 07 if you think Sarah should get that dream job. Don't fall now, the vote won't count, and you could be charged. Right, let's meet our next two hopefuls this evening, Rill's Tara Bethan and Blackpool's Jodie Prenger.
It's very polished. I don't know if it's just a little bit too polished. You need to remember the rawness of the character of Nancy.
Who is not Nancy?
Tara.
When Denise put me as her lowest Nancy, I was convinced that I was going home. And when Graham said my name, I actually couldn't believe it. It was just the one thing that I wanted to hear.
When I think of all my sorrow that I've had you here, but then I'll let
this polished comment. I'm so not a polished person. So I'm really looking forward this week to being me. The song that I've got is a massive test, but I'm just hoping that I can be myself and show Denise that I've got the rawness it takes to play Nancy.
You connected with everybody. You told a story, and that is making a good Nancy.
Chasing Pavements, I did show a bit of a serious side of me. The song I've got this week is far more up-tempo, so I'm really looking forward to performing it.
Take all the chest out of it.
I've come down with the right flu.
We have no voice today, and we shouldn't be singing on it at all.
Donna has told me to do the most difficult thing I've ever had to do.
As much as we can, we need silence. Don't talk.
Between you and me, I shouldn't even be talking right now.
It's really, really quiet around here. Quite spooky, in fact.
My mum and my dad would be loving this.
Hopefully she'll get her voice back soon so she can start entertaining us all again.
I just want to get it out my system. So, as the saying goes, it'll be all right on the night.
Here's hoping. Keeping it real, it's Welsh Nancy, Tara. She's hoping to deliver a raw and heartfelt rendition of Without You. Following her is Jodie. She's performing I'm Every Woman and is hoping you'll notice how strong, powerful and womanly she can be. Could Tara or Jodie be your Nancy? How the dickens should I know? Here's Tara.
No, I can't forget this evening, or your face as you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. No, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrow that I had you there, but then I let you go. And now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live, I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. No, I can't give, I can't give I'm everyone, it's all in me. Anything you want, oh baby, I'll do it naturally. I'm everyone, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now, everyone on A to Z. I can cast a spell, a secret you can't tell. Makes you special, what's inside of you. But anytime you feel danger appear, instantly I will appear. 'Cause I'm everyone, it's all in me. Anything you want, oh baby, I'll do it naturally. I ain't bragging, 'cause I'm wrong. Just ask me. Oh, I'm everyone. I'm
Okay, let's find out what the panel thought. Now, Denise, last week you named Tara as not being Nancy. How do you feel now?
I did. I felt last week your performance was a little bit over the top and I asked you to pull it back a little bit. You did that tonight. I saw the vulnerability of Nancy. However, I just think vocally the song was maybe a little bit too big for you. It was quite strained at the top. So hopefully you'll be here next week and we'll find a song that's right for you. That was my only criticism, really, but I like the fact that you pulled it back. Well done for taking
And what about Jodie?
OK, Jodie, I loved your performance. It was fantastic. You got the audience going. However, you just need to be a little bit careful because your background is cabaret. You sometimes do the cabaret ending to your notes like fear, like that, you know, and it's a bit... So just be careful not to do that. It's for the West End, this role.
John, did you buy these performances?
I certainly did, Tara. I liked your stillness. I thought you connected. I disagree with Dan. I thought you did a great job with that song. It was emotional. I loved it. Jodie, Yes, you are showbiz, but you know what? You represent every woman who watches this program, and you deserve to be in this competition.
Thank you.
You're a Nancy contender.
Thank you, John.
Barry, are you seeing Nancy's in front of you tonight?
Tara, I thought you sold that song wonderfully well. Thank you. It was great. Tremendous improvement, I thought, on last week. Still a little chaste, perhaps, whereas, of course, Jodie was very raunchy indeed. Very powerful. Congratulations, Jodie.
All right. Andrew, did you see a different side to Tara or Jodie this week?
Well, for me, actually, it's the first bit of a speed bump I've actually had tonight, I'm afraid. I mean, Tara, I thought, interesting, but, there's a Mariah Carey song, and it's a really difficult song to sing because it starts off very low, very difficult to act in that key. Of course, I know that. And then you went off, but what I would have hoped is that you made it a bit more of your own and didn't try and do all that riffing that she does. I don't think that really helped you. Now, you see, I thought it was a very, very good performance tonight. I'm not going to say anything. I don't really think the songs really suited either of you, to be honest. And that, I think, probably was my bump.
OK, well, that's Andrew's opinion, and it's an expert opinion, but remember, it's what you think that ultimately counts. Call 0901 121 2008 if you think Tara should be Nancy, or add 09 if you think Jodie deserves to be you-know-who. Keep those numbers safe. Remember, the lines won't open until the end of the show. Don't vote now. Do you understand? OK, our last two Nancys this evening are hoping they can make that big move to London's West End to find their fame and fortune. Meet proud Scot Ashley Russell and County Kerry's most famous Nancy, Jessie Buckley.
Saturday's brilliant, but the nation was watching, my pals were shouting for me. And you've got your mum there from Dubai, so the nerves hit me like a ton of bricks.
Fantastic personality. You have to sit back on it a bit because you have a tendency to go a little bit too jazz hands.
My comfort zone is to go, oh, and sometimes I just need to go, ah. I'm worried that I do too much now on my face and things. I need to rein it in, but I need to still be me.
Ash just makes us all laugh. She's definitely the comedian of the house.
Hiya, this is Georgie and I'm from Blackpool.
This week I want to give an honest performance without going over the top. But no jazz hands.
Be careful when you perform. You tend to shape yourself like this and you play everything down.
I just need to be conscious of my posture on stage, but I've gone and done something about it. 6-inch heels. I'm going to spend every waking and sleeping moment in them.
Get on your dancing shoes.
Jessie also got some help from some well-heeled ladies.
We're going to do a little bit of choreography from the show. We need your shoulders way back here.
Like someone's got a clothes peg. And your two shoulder blades. Yeah, that.
Confidence here means confidence here.
Okay. To be honest, I was scared. But definitely learned a lot.
Whoa. Let's try again.
I definitely feel that I can step out the doors of this theatre as a lady and on Saturday night be able to give it welly. And not tomboy welly, but lady welly.
Doing it for Bonnie Scotland, it's Ashley! She's, I quote, trying to portray truth in a real situation and will be singing Mercy. Walking tall and giving it some lady welly, it's Jessie. She's singing Killing Me Softly and wants to show she can be warm and vulnerable. Could Ashley or Jessie be your Nancy? I'm so confused. Here's Ashley. go to the panel. Now, Denise, you had worries last week. Jessie's posture and Ashley's jazz hands. Did they pick up on those notes?
Absolutely. Ashley, I was really worried about you last week because I thought you did go a bit over the top, but today you did a fantastic performance. It was a very intelligent performance. I felt very comfortable watching you. It was brilliant, a strong vocal, and I loved all the movement with the guys well. Great performance tonight, well done.
Thank you.
Jessie, I'm so pleased you took my note and you worked on it. It's made so much difference, 100 times better when you play it out. It was lovely, really lovely. Thank you. Very unique and special quality about you when you perform.
John, do you agree? Did they come out on the stage?
I totally agree. They both commanded the stage. Ashley, you put a little Glasgow in it, baby, and you made it a little tough. And mercy me, you changed from last week. Great performance. Jessie, I have one word for you. Perfection.
Wow. Well, Denise and John are pleased. How do you feel, Barry?
I love them both. Jessie... Jessie, you touch the heart with your performance. And you have those qualities that Nancy needs. Defiance and tenderness. Both of them combined. And I liked you two very much, Ashley. There might have been a little more warmth, I think, in the performance, but that may have been due to the song. And, of course, wonderful red hair. You're like an attractive Fergie, as a matter of fact.
Okay. Praise indeed from the panel. You don't...
What's the matter with Fergie? Speaks well of you, Barry, actually.
Anyway, back to the job at hand.
Ashley, well, I thought it was a really, really good attempt, if not much better than that. I hope you stay in the competition because I think there's a lot to explore in you. And I don't quite know where it's going to go, but I think there's a lot. Jessie, my goodness, it's not so much killing me softly with your song or his song or anybody. It's like pinning me to the back wall with your talent. You are an extraordinary performer. You may not know it yet, and I think Denise did exactly the right thing because there's so much for you to learn, but my goodness, if you learn it, you're going to go so far, it's not possible.
And I just want to say, I really appreciate your tips, Denise, and any tips, because I just...
All right, thanks, Jessie. Well, if you think you've just seen Nancy, don't let her slip away. Call 0901 121 2010. If you think Ashley could be Nancy, or add 11 if you think Jessie deserves to be here next week. All of our Nancys have performed. The lines are now open until 9 p.m. tonight. Get calling now to keep your favourite Nancy out of the sing-off. Calls cost 25 pence, but BT Landline, other networks may vary. Calls from mobiles will be considerably higher. 14 pence from each call will go to the BBC Performing Arts Fund. Here's a reminder of all of tonight's performances with the numbers you need to dial.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, so I'm coming up. Coming up, so you better get this party started. And listen to me. Will you ever see the day heartache leads astray? Good love will always come from me. Spend all my years in believing you, but just can't get no relief. Love somebody. Can anybody find me? Somebody love. In every single way, these words can bring me down. No, so don't you bring me down today. A little piece of my heart now, baby. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live
counts. Choose wisely. For more voting information, go to our website, bbc.co.uk/Oliver. Remember, the Lion's close at 9 p.m. tonight. Please don't call after that time, as your vote won't count and you may be charged. So, 11 Nancys must become 10. They're all terrified of ending up in the sing-off, and there's something almost as scary for them in our results show tomorrow.
Oh, there's rats.
Oh, I can't even look at rats. They turn me. Oh, it's just pooed on my
Those poor rats look terrified. Find out which Nancy will be saying cheerio in our results show tomorrow night. Plus, our Olivers will be back with another fantastic performance. That's all here on BBC One at 7:30. Get voting. They need them. Good night.